it shouldn't be a very difficult thing to share with the South Africans that this senior officer was found in a house or in a party of a person of interest. Do you have a security clearance?
Yes, Honorable Chair, I have 2 of them.
And then that report suggests that one of those security clearance was fraudulent and thereby invalid.
It is not true, Honorable Chair and Honorable Members. The first security clearance was issued to me, and after crime intelligence has conducted their vetting investigation since 2018 when I applied, and then the process continued up until then before my appointment, when then the National Commissioner inquired as to how far is the process, and then they finalized the process, and then I was issued then with the security clearance.
You spoke about some members of SAPS who are trying to destabilize the Swartz murder case, who got involved in a bad way in an attempt to destabilize this case and its investigations. Is there anyone who's arrested for that purpose?
The whole investigation around the allegations of obstructing the cause of justice is underway. It's a very wide investigation because it starts from the threats that were made against the members during the bail application stage, right throughout the operation of the 6th. So it is a very wide investigation, but the docket, some of the dockets are already with the NPA for decision.
Another allegation you make is that this there were senior members of SAPS who were mingling with the implicated parties or some members of the cartel. And what made many of us so interested in your appearance is that the National Commissioner, when he came here, and General Mkwanas, when they came here, they said, you were going to give us more meat on many things that they've said, including giving us names of the people who might be implicated in some of these things. Who of the senior members of SAPS was mingling with the cartels? And in which events were they found mingling together?
The issue of mingling, let me first start, Honorable Chair, by maybe then reminding the House on what I said yesterday. There is a thin blue line between the members of the cartel or any syndicate and then wanting to paint the picture that they are closer to the high-ranking officials or politicians, and also between them being working together. So, as I've indicated, that is still part of the investigation. The senior officers are identified, and then the investigation to determine how far the relationship is ongoing.
Yeah, but who are these senior officials who mingle with persons of interest? I mean, I remember one of the witnesses in Madlanga said they got extremely scared when they were invited into a social gathering, and then they found some of these people in a party, even playing music from their phones, as a way of demonstrating that actually they are very familiar with this environment they found themselves in. It shouldn't be a very difficult thing to share with the South Africans that this senior officer was found in a house or in a party of a person of interest. The person of interest we may not mention, but a senior official who's commanding these junior investigating officers, junior in terms of rank compared to them. Some even get instructions from them on how certain things need to be done. The next thing, they find these thugs sitting with senior police officials. We should be able to get names, because that is the whole idea why we are here. We are not here to just search in the air. We want something that is touchable, something tangible, so that when we leave here, we're able to make the necessary recommendations and say whatever needs to happen to whoever if we find that indeed there is some involvement with wrong people who are involved in destroying the future of our children in this country.
Thank you, Honorable Chair, Honorable Members. Referring to the evidence under oath led by witnesses A, B, and C in Madlanga Commission, they are referring to some events where then they will be called to attend some social gatherings, and then they will find then senior officers also being together with their persons of interest in the investigation. They mentioned the provincial commissioner of Gauteng, the Major General Shibiri that I referred on yesterday. I'm not sure, because I do not have that as part of my their statements as part of my bundle.
When did the National Commissioner ask you to take over the investigation which brought Matlala to your side? When was that?
I might not have the exact date, but it is supposed to be around October, November, when then he invited me to a meeting where there was a complaint about that investigation, and then the complainant then was venting the frustrations and unhappiness about the fact that the docket was investigated by the team that was reporting to the Deputy National Commissioner Crime Detection, of which the allegations during the meeting were he is very close to a person whom the complainant was suspecting to be involved in the kidnapping. It was during that meeting that then the National Commissioner directed that I took over that investigation.
So that will be October, November 2025?
October, November 2024.
2024.
Because we had our operation on the 6th of December.
When a National Commissioner was asked a question about whether he knows Matlala or not, early 2025, he said, no, I did not know who the owner of the company was. I also did not know who Vusimuzi Matlala is. But he referred Vusimuzi Matlala to you in October, November 2024. And when asked whether he knows Vusi Matlala, he says, no, I don't know the person. And that is in 2025.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Even myself, I did not know him. He was, I think on my affidavit, I introduced that subject in one of the paragraphs, that the name was introduced to us for the first time during that meeting, and then we had then to start our investigation by identifying the person.